Oh, hello. Today sorry, it never seems to be as if I'm looking at the camera for some reason with this particular stand for my phone. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about twin books, or should I say twins books. That is, books about twins. My very first book I started writing at the end of 1978 and had a different title back then. Sorry, my glasses have broken and these aren't very good and they're misting up. But anyway, my very first book I started writing at the end of 1978 and had a different title back then. But it wasn't until the early 90s when I completely rewrote it that the twins idea became part of the plot. Did You Whisper Back is about Amanda, who thinks she had and lost a twin, but Jo is seemingly a figment of Amanda's imagination, arising from distorted childhood truths. However, this twin Jo becomes more and more real as Amanda suffers a mental breakdown. I won't say much more about the plot, but I won a Southern Arts bursary for this book in '91. And had an agent interested, although he couldn't place it. It wasn't until 20 years later that I self-published it. And then fast forward to last year, I was in a women and autism group as a newly diagnosed woman with autism. I wasn't expecting to come across many authors at that point because I didn't realise how many of us there were at that point, but I had posted a thread about something writing related and a woman joined the thread who was also a published author. We got talking about our books and we both realised we'd written books about twins. This author was who I spoke to is called Rosalie Warren, and she went off to read my twins book. I had already earmarked hers, but knew it would take me several months to get round to buying and reading it, as I already had a backlog and I'm such a slow reader. Anyway, I was given her book Coping with Chloe for Christmas and have just finished reading it, and it was a wonderful read. I read it quite quickly for me as it's a short book, which is definitely my sort of book, and it's written in an assured, appealing style. It is in fact described as a children's book, although I felt it has great crossover appeal and suitable for all ages, whereas my protagonist is older and so probably more suitable for adults. My book is about Amanda's fixation and search for a missing imaginary twin Jo. Rosalie's book is about Anna's dead twin, Chloe, taking up real space in her head and is very much alive and causing problems for Anna, the surviving twin. Both books are about lost twins, real or imagined. I can't say any more than that without giving away any spoilers, but they probably have more in common than suggested here. But I did find it fascinating that as autistic authors of around the same age and gender, Rosalie and I have both written psychological books about twins. I hope I'm pronouncing it. I know somebody else who pronounces it Rosalie, so I hope I'm not mispronouncing and it's pronounced Rosalie. But anyway, I have changed my cover several times and I think it will be changed again. But for the last two covers, I've kept the image of the photograph divided into two sides, one in colour and one in black and white. And that image I've kept for the last few covers because I want that image, whether it's this particular one, but I did several mock-ups with various photos divided in that way before picking this final one. Although it may turn out not to be the final one, I may return to some of the older ones as I redo the cover. And that's this. It's, as I say, I've got others. There's the colour and the black and white. And in mine, the telephone is significant. And this one is Rosalie's. Again, you can see she's done the colour and the black and white, and in her it's the locket that's significant. And here they are both together. As I say, I'm keeping that idea, concept with the photograph of one colour and one black and white, but not necessarily that image. I've got as I say, I sometimes find the old mock-ups on my phone, which some of them, when you don't use them, you think, oh yes, I think I prefer that one. Anyway, I shall be writing this up as well as doing this video, and both books are available as ebooks and paperbacks on Amazon, and I'll put the links in the written blog if people are interested. Anyway, thank you for watching and listening today. Bye for now.